else. Let me see. This is going to be a list of what could potentially go wrong with any vehicle. Here's a list of some major defects that could occur in a used vehicle. That's all the used vehicles that I have on the lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just letting you know. Again, this one, if you would have not done the warranty, it's just as is.
Okay.
Hold on, say it again. This is a as is, but we have the warranty.
Correct. You as is, but we opted in for the warranty.
It's opt-in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect. And the same did for me. Dang, so you had time to do that? The music thing? While being in the military?
See, I've been doing this a long time.
Oh,
Been doing music and military for a long time.
that's good, man. That's pretty cool. My brother, at one point, we got into making like beats and all that. And I thought that was pretty neat.
He used to make beats too.
Oh, really? Awesome, man. Yeah, he used to. What's that common one? Fruity Loops.
Yeah, Fruity
Loops. I'm talking about the cereal one.
He used to do for
Yeah, that's exactly
that and GarageBand.
GarageBand is the one that's on the iPhones, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. This is another as is, again, giving you guys, again, what could potentially happen, and the liability. Again, it doesn't have warranty. Again, we opted for the warranty again, right? But it's just another as is, and it makes you just read over these bullets and points, and it just requires initials and signature at the bottom. So read them, read through them if you have any questions.
You having second thoughts?
I remember these ones when I purchased the Cadillac from Peterson's.
Cadillac?
Mm-hmm.
How many miles were on the Cadillac?
I don't know, like 60,000 miles.
Yeah. So this one, because it has over the 100,000 miles, so of course it's like any other vehicle, right? Higher mileage. They require this as is.
Oh, this is your used site.
Yeah. So read through it. It just requires initials and then the signature at the very bottom. You bought a Cadillac at the one of the Peterson stores?
Mm-hmm. It's in the garage right now.
What kind of Cadillac?
XT4.
XT4. Okay.
What? I cannot change the prices. What else? I was made aware that the vehicle I'm purchasing may or may not qualify for an extended service contract.
Correct. Which it did qualify, and then we opted in for one.
Which was the warranty?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Dang, so you guys would upload music, or what do you go out to, like?
Oh, I do all kinds of gigs.
Yeah.
I do weddings, corporate events.
Oh, shoot.
I've done radio. I do club nights.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So all this is opt out by the warranty. I have the warranty. Just
correct. Yep.
Okay.
Again, regardless, the sheet just has to be signed, and of course, letting you know, being aware.
Yeah, but see, that's weird to me because why would I sign something that says that I don't have it though?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Like it says right here I was made aware that the vehicle I'm purchasing may or may not qualify for extended service. Then it says, if the vehicle I am purchasing does not qualify for extended service contract, I was able to... No, that's not what I was reading.
Yeah.
Right here. I am aware that the vehicle I am purchasing is an as-is vehicle.
Correct.
If something in the future of the vehicle... Hold on. If something in the future... the vehicle I am purchasing has any cosmetic problems, interior problems, mechanical problems, the dealership holds no responsibility to perform any repairs unless previously agreed upon.
Correct. So this is a standard statement because they don't know if the customer is gonna buy or not buy the warranty. In this case, you're absolutely right. You do sign off on it. However, you're backed up by the warranty because you agreed to one.
But it doesn't add that on there to say that you if you buy the warranty, then we are responsible. Why wouldn't it say that?
Because the warranty, not only does it apply at our store, but anywhere where there's a mechanic shop where they're fully licensed, you have the ability to go. So, for example, if you guys are, let's say, traveling and all of a sudden something happens, you could bring it to another shop as well.
And they will call you guys and y'all approve of it?
Yeah, well, they call the warranty company.
Oh, so okay. So if I tell them I got one, what's the warranty company number?
No, yeah. So you'll get all that information. So you'll get copies of all this paperwork.
Okay.
But that's what it is. Sorry, man. So we're trying to. I know you're dealing with some pain. This is just confirming your identity, and it gives you your score, your credit score.
What about mine?
So yours is right here. Yours is at the 579.
That's official.
Yep, absolutely. That's the official because you could look at like references on like Credit Karma and stuff, but they're ballparks. Nothing's certain until someone runs your credit, but that's what you're looking at as of today.
Okay. I've never used credit in my life.
Never?
Except I used it for a car back then when I was foolish. An 08 Charger.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's probably why you got some credit. And then that's going to be you right here on this one. Perfect. Yeah, this is just the membership app. This is going to be with Frontier Credit Union.
Okay.
Yep. Just signature right there for me, please. Perfect. And then this is Frontier Credit Union's agreement on having full coverage on the vehicle. Alright, so you guys, if you guys are all into music, you guys listen to all types of music, then, huh?
Yeah. I don't need to put the vehicle information in.
Charlie will do all that. What about Mexican music?
Yeah, he does that too. I hear that in the damn room. Hey, listen. Do y'all take the vehicles, the transmission gone? They don't. Where can I get rid of it at to get some money, at least for the engine or something?
Shoot. So.
And you guys wouldn't take it as a trade-in, would you?
They can. Obviously, I know they have to put money into it, so they would probably do the same thing you would do, just get rid of it. So they wouldn't be able to do much at all.
What's the trade-in value look like?
Because it's missing the transmission. It would probably. I could verify. I could bring it up to their attention, and I could at least tell you, hey, this is what they'd be willing to give to you.
Whatever.
Yeah, that works. And then just a signature from you. Perfect. Where's the vehicle at? Just here in the garage or something?
I told it down the street from you guys. That's where I left the shop. When he left, I said, I'll be right back. And I walked up the street to go see what he said. He said, inside the brackets, they're worn out.
Oh, is there any way we could just at least put the VIN number on there?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I could do it by hand. I'm wondering if Charlie runs it through his machine and then it just inputs all this. But everything's just tied up to all your paperwork.
I feel like it's just a blank sheet of paper which can be changed at any time. It's already got signatures on it. So.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this whole contract it only pertains to one vehicle, and that's it. And this is just their insurance rules, pretty much. That's all it is. So
and I got it on video.
Yeah, so it's not like if it was like this, if it was like the contract, and all this is empty, that's kind of like a red flag.
Okay.
Okay. And then this is going to be the contract. So this is going to let you know, of course, your interest rate.
Mm.
This is the time on 66 month. This is your monthly payment. And then this is the date of your first payment. So the 23rd of August.
Okay.
It's gonna rain.
What is this?
That's going to be your finance charge. So of course, they're
$5,600.
you got to disclose all that. Yep.
Hmm.
And like I said, you'll get copies of all this. And it just requires signatures.
This is all I gotta pay when I do it early, right?
So that's what
No. You'll pay this because it's going to be the total cost of the car, plus the insurance, plus the tax, plus the registration fees and all that's in here.
Correct.
This gets tagged on the top of this
Correct.
to come up with this total number.
Correct.
If you take 5 years to pay this,
Yes.
so this whole thing will be on here. But if you do it in less time, only a small amount of this will be end up in here.
So I'm paying more than 15.
So
You're financing $15,000. That's what we're doing.
correct.
Okay, I'm financing $15,000. If I pay it early, I'm gonna pay more than $15,000.
Yes.
So I really owe how much?
You owe $15,000. The interest, it depends on how much you got left at the time when they're charging you.
Here, maybe this will.
Is it gonna be more than $2,000 interest?
So that depends on, how fast you'll pay for it. But this is the breakdown. So here, maybe give you a better glance. So the price of the vehicle, this is going to be the warranty cost, your dock fee, right? And I showed you the dock fee. That's the total. Then you got to add sales tax, your title fee, and then this is your grand total. And then we're putting zero down. So this is where you're going to be financing, the 15.
And by the time I get to 15, let's just say in the next 2 years,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay like 17 really.
For example, yeah, because if you keep it for the full term, then the finance charge is 5,000. So that means if you kept on for the full 5 years, and all you did is paid minimum, then of course you'd be paying 20 G's after everything. But I know your plan is to pay it off sooner.
So I'll be done with. I see it now. I see it.
Yeah. Hopefully that makes a little more sense.
Oh man, it's the warranty that added the extra two. I'll just still be
The
nothing.
warranty, correct. So the warranty is the 2940.
I gotta have it because I'm going through that again. These damn transmissions. All right, let's wrap.
So on the contract, signatures and initial at the bottom.
Do all these car dealerships offers warranty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even brand new ones. So brand new ones have warranty, right, from the factory, but people will extend them to 100,000 miles.
Can I extend that to 100,000?
So keep in mind, they'll see what the vehicle qualifies for. So Charlie was able to snatch that one for you, and like I said, it's a platinum coverage. So the only thing it won't cover is just wear and tear items.
Right.
And then the initial at the bottom right there. I think that's a replica of this right here. Showing the 15,000. 15,077 grand total, right?
This one.
What does it say? How much?
11,617.86.
And his one doesn't have it.
Give me a second. Let me see it. That's the same one that showed up there, huh? On is that 11,617?
This one is 11,4310.
Let me see. Very good. So cash includes 658 sales tax. Okay, so that's with the sales tax. So let me do the math real quick. price is 10,932 plus the sales tax 685 and 86 cents. 11,670. Oh, gotcha. So that's the. So this is the price of the vehicle plus taxes. That's what I got.
Wow.
3,460. What is this one?
Let me see it. Sorry. Just because keep in mind, Charlie's a finance guy. I'm not the finance guy. So total other charges amount paid to others on your behalf. So 3460, 29. Oh, that's gonna be all this, I bet. 2940.
The warranty and stuff.
Yeah, plus the dock fee and the $21 title fee. 3460. That's exactly what that is. Yeah.
You think this is a smart idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good there. And then this is just all the rules. So keep in mind, the bank has the, if you don't pay, the bank has the ability to pick up the vehicle. And of course, you have the option to pay it off sooner. There's no prepaid penalty. I'll get another initial from you. Give it a sec. You got the other pen over there as well. If you want. Just one more initial right there, sorry. Here. Save that file. Perfect. And then can I borrow that one more time? Let me break down that cost. So gross floor tax bill price 11,431. So the 11,431.
Did we look at the servicing as well? If we was gonna add like oil changes or something.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I could bring the car over here and get oil change?
Yeah, so at least the first one, I'm gonna touch base with service, but I'll take care of the other. 10,392. Oh, I think I figured it out. 11,431. Yep. Okay. So this is just showing what they could collect taxes on, and what they'll collect taxes on is, of course, the price of the vehicle of 10,932 plus the dock fee. They always collect, but they won't collect taxes on the warranty though, and you're not gonna pay taxes because later on you guys could cancel it, or you guys could always transfer it to another vehicle.
Transfer what?
The warranty.
Will they give us money back if we cancel the warranty?
Correct.
Okay.
So, for example, here's. So if you kept it for a year, for example, and you're like, hey, you know what, this car is pretty bulletproof, and you feel comfortable enough, you can cancel it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll get a refund back, and that refund will go directly to Frontier, right? So they'll drop the balance of it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because the 30 or the 29, whatever you were charged for the warranty, gets split into the whole term of the vehicle. But if you only used a year of it, then they'll refund you whatever remaining is.
Okay.
But that's what it is.
So I get refund after a year?
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, you could cancel it whenever you want. So let's say
make the difference and take it off.
correct.
It's like canceling your insurance early, they send you the difference.
Correct.
Okay.
Keep in mind, but it'll go back to Frontier, back to the credit union. So let's say your balance with the credit union was 15 grand, and all of a sudden they're giving you 1,000 back, then your balance will drop down to 14.
Okay.
But it go directly to them.
Okay.
Unless you refinance the loan, and they would cut you a check.
You said we're gonna get copies of all that.
Yes. So as a matter of fact, obviously I don't have a copy thing. So what I could do paper, or if you want to do an email, or you could do both. Completely up to you. I just have to do it once I get back from Charlie.
I have paper copy.
Absolutely.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. And then so this is for you to keep. Let's register it. I'll double check. Make sure I got all of this and make sure I didn't miss anything. But other than that, we're
Do
gonna
you have to pay anything to the dealer to the DMV for this?
So the only thing you'll pay with the DMV is just the license plates. But you have license plates from your other vehicle.
Yeah, I
So
just
you-
got them.
Perfect. So you could just transfer them. So I'm thinking you'll probably pay anywhere from $10 to $12.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool. Because you've already collected the taxes on this.
Correct.
So I have to go to the DMV and do all this stuff?
Transfer the plate.
Correct. Or yeah, you're gonna have to, since you're gonna be transferring. Yeah, I was gonna say you could do it online, but I don't know if it's gonna allow you to transfer it. I know you could register it, but I don't know. You might be able to do it online actually.
Do I have to go to the DMV, the one where I had to get my driver's license?
The one where you went to go get the plates.
With your plates, correct. That's off of
The one where I just paid and
Franklin.
walked out. Not the one where I had to take the test and everything.
No.
No, that's gonna be your license. No, it's gonna be the one that's off Franklin by
Benjamin.
McDonald's.
by the McDonald's exactly, by Best Buy and all that.
Okay, I can do that.
And that's it.
And I'm gonna need that paperwork to do it.
That guy right there.
Whenever you're ready, we'll just go together.
Perfect. That's it, you guys. And then before I head out, I'll do. Remember, I told you guys about a checklist before we. So we'll check the windshield, no check engine light, make sure the lights work, make sure your heater and AC work, stuff like that.
All right, let's go. This is the key.
The key has the tag in it.
Oh, this-
There you go. So let's go out there. How far are you guys?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Man, is it gonna rain?
That's what it looked like.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. It looks like it's supposed to rain, huh?
Alright, back on the road again. Money's about to get spent.
So we'll look at the windshield. Of course, letting you know we're not selling you a vehicle with a broken windshield.
Okay.
You got this on video, right? So you can send me a copy.
I got to, man. You never know, man.
Yeah, you're good, man. No. And hopefully everything's been pretty easy so far. Windshield's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna green light from you guys, okay? And then while we're out here, let's look at the tires. Letting you know we're not selling you a vehicle with bald tires.
It's been dented up and stuff.
Say that again?
It's been dented up. and everything. The door, you can tell. Been dented up everywhere, even on the top.
Yeah.
No lie. Even at the door edges. See that?
Yeah.
Scratches and everything everywhere.
The tires are good?
Yeah.
Tires?